PMKETV reporting from the BFI in London.
PMKETV!
And we are reviewing a film that we came to see just the other night, at the weekend.
Carol.
And, yeah, it's a film that I've seen already, but it was the first time that you've seen it.
Yes, I was very much looking forward to it. I loved the look of the film. Its period is early 50s. I mean, Cate Blanchett is just absolutely stunning, isn't she?
I don't think there's any film that she's done that is awful. Her performance, it's always great. I think you can always
she's
trust
a fantastic
Cate Blanchett.
Actress.
And such a raspy, resonant voice as well. I kind of fell in love with her in this.
You quite fancy her, don't you?
I quite fancy her in this.
Honest.
I just think she looks amazing, and I think
the
set design is immaculate.
Yeah, and it's quite a lot of it's around Christmas, which is lovely. It's got the 50s Christmas cards
Very festive.
and wrapping and the beautiful tree. It is a heart-wrenching story of being a lesbian at a time when it was not acceptable or legal.
In the early 50s.
And there's a tussle with her husband over their child, and it was very moving, but it just made you think about what it must have been like at that time, just so hard.
Because they're both obviously in straight relationships. They're both either with a husband or boyfriend, both characters.
Do you think that Rooney Mara's character actually knew she was a lesbian? I don't think she did. I think she just fell in love with Carol, didn't she?
I think she was certainly more naive than
Carol.
Hadn't
realised she was.
Cate Blanchett's character, I think she'd
already had another affair,
seemed more experienced in life
older,
generally, obviously married, and obviously there's that whole custody battle as well that is brought into the storyline. So it's not just about their relationship, it's about the struggles elsewhere in their lives. And I don't think she's really sure about anything really. I think she's just kind of not chancing her way through life, but just is a bit of a drifter compared to Carol, who seems a bit more with it and a bit more switched on.
Yeah.
And knowing what she wants. She's more in control, I think,
she's the older woman, isn't she?
Rooney Mara's character to raise.
I thought, I mean, there's one sex scene which was very beautifully done, I thought.
Yeah, very sensitively done, I think.
It's so sensual and sensitive and not gratuitous in any way, and I thought it was rather beautiful.
And also, it didn't actually start with that, whereas a lot of films that are based on a relationship or sex would be straight in there for the kill right from the first moment. But I think with Carol, I think it took a while to establish their relationship as a
and that
as a
is
friendship.
my only criticism, and I know this didn't bother you, but I just did feel it was a little bit long.
Oh, see, I love the pace of it.
On. Personally, I thought it was a little bit. It's not that it was too long; it was that I felt it just took too long to get from some bits. God, you know, I've had enough sort of scenes of faces through steamy windows.
I kind of got lost in that, and I love the slow pace of it for that reason.
Certainly gave you time to think.
It's not an action film, although I have to say, towards the end, were you quite surprised at the direction it took towards the end? With the mystery element? I mean, without obviously plot spoiling, we can't say what it was. Well, I was quite surprised at the direction it took towards the end with the object in the suitcase. No? We can't say anything.
I mean, overall, I thought it was lovely. I would recommend it. I did think it dragged a bit, a little bit.
See, I love that. I love the fact that it was slow-paced.
I like
to remove myself a bit from reality.
Do you like a bit of drag, Phil?
A bit of drag. I've been known to. Yeah, I think
it won the best lesbian film ever.
The biggest LGBT movie.
Oh, was it LGBT, not just lesbian movie?
LGBT movie.
Okay.
Quite right too, I think.
Well, I did think it was lovely.
Yeah.
I did like it.
So we're coming back here tonight to see another movie. We're hoping to see Grandma. Hoping, fingers crossed. We need to sort out the tickets in time.
We'll bring you more riveting reviews as the week unfolds.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Basically, if you can read, it says subscribe.
Check out the show notes. Follow us on Facebook. It's all down there. All the information's down there. And we'll be back with another video soon. So subscribe for the updates. Over and out.